Not making a ton of money in this market right now, wait, watch, learn, be patient. Your time is coming. Listen to me. Great traders are not born or made overnight. It takes patience, discipline, and consistency to master the art of trading. All I know is this: I am dragging you guys to be successful traders, and I won't stop. You can count on me. Thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Jump in right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin bouncing off the trend line that it needed to. The bulls have to show up here. Right now, the weekly candle is trying to close back above the 50 simple moving average on the weekly time frame. So, I mean, that would be a bullish idea. We just have to really zoom into some of the lower term time frames to get a better idea what's going on, right? So right now, the Bitcoin price action is below major overhead resistance. And what does this mean? It's right now, Bitcoin's at the ceiling. All right. So it's tough to say, hey, buy a bunch of Bitcoin right here, right? This is where all the sellers are at. Why are they here? Because previous support, previous resistance is still resistance, right? Resistance here. So again, resistance here. So all the sellers are stacked right here. Break out of this level and then retest, looking for much higher prices, 52,000, 55,000 possibly. If Bitcoin doesn't pump here and go and put in a much higher high than this previous high, if you get a lower high where this is the high and this would be a lower high, if you get a lower high, probably close Bitcoin positions here. Now, previous altcoin cycles, remember, we can have some continued upside for altcoins on the next Bitcoin bounce. Like, so for example, Ethereum, when Bitcoin topped out in 2017, and there's some ideas for a longer term market cycle. We'll talk about that in this video, but just understand if Bitcoin pumps and then pulls back, maybe this is a local top for Bitcoin, and altcoins can still continue higher. Ethereum, as an example, I was talking about, ran from $700 in 2017 to $1,400 on one of these bounces. So Ethereum topped out like 27 days after Bitcoin. So that's possible as well. Now, this is the Bitcoin 1 hour chart. So on the 1 hour chart, this looks like a breakout of this pattern, and it has, but we know that there's a bunch of sellers right here. Sellers, reverse the trend, right? Sellers right here, sellers right here. Okay, so now sellers are all right here. I mean, you don't want to get some type of head and shoulders and then a breakdown. I mean, this is a small pattern, so I mean, potentially you get a breakdown to this trend line here. And we've been looking for a buy idea where this comes down and potentially bounces and gives us another try at this level. Again, Bitcoin breaks out above here, games are over. Bull run ready, right? Bounce season. However, if you do get this breakdown, you just want to see this bounce here. If it breaks down into this pattern, I wouldn't be holding a bunch of coins because you get huge drawdowns. This is a bull trap. And again, all the bulls went long. Everybody's super bullish. Everybody gets trapped here. And then it drags the prices much lower. So pay attention to this idea. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person hit me up. He's like, I got some friends together. We threw together $100,000 to see what we could do in trading. And they weren't necessarily doing very good. So then he joined the group and he's watched some of the learning vids today and yesterday. He said, I made a few small test trades and I basically paid for my entire membership in the group. That's the point. This group pays for itself. It's not like you're spending money. You're investing in the rest of your life. It's a no-brainer. I'm telling you, the group pays for itself. It's that simple. This person hit me up banging 43%, 102%, 31%, 30%. Some people trade with leverage in the group. Like, I teach a lot of trading styles and I give everybody the best setups to be in. This person, I 25x'd my money with you. 25x. You start with 10,000. Next thing you know, you have 250,000. That's how we do it. Check right now. If you sign up, it's 60% off, 6 months or 12 months. I will help you make a ton of money in this market. Remember, you go over to the website, cryptorevnet. It pays for itself. It's a no-brainer, cryptorevnet. If you go down into the description of this video, there's a link take you directly to this website. Remember, if you have any questions, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. MATIC. I gave you guys MATIC multiple times on YouTube. We bought down here. It's up 57%. Now, I got another MATIC setup coming in a second because MATIC could do big things based on price discovery. We're going to talk about that. Near. I gave you guys near yesterday's video, December the 21st. Watch near double bottom, 23% gains in 24 hours. All right, MATIC is headed for price discovery. You want to see a daily candle close above this previous all-time high. So previous all-time high. So you want to see it. I mean, you could get a retest. That's a good entry, right? Bitcoin pulls back. Maybe you get a deeper retrace, right? But every time it's been hitting this trend line, it's been continuing higher. So price discovery. What happens here? Price discovery is when an asset breaks previous all-time high and it runs a lot of times parabolically. Like, it's always good if Bitcoin's moving higher and there's altcoin season. Let me give you an example. Here's what Sol did when it broke. And so this looks really similar. I mean, if you just kind of zoomed in on this exact price action, I mean, this looks really similar of what's happening on MATIC right now. Like, it's just getting started, right? This was an epic altcoin season, and Solana had 250% gains in a short period of time. It just kept pumping and pumping and pumping. Because, I mean, there's no sellers up here. There's no price action, right? So there's no support resistance levels. The idea of price discovery is just that, where buyers and sellers are trying to establish the price of an asset because it's broken out above all-time highs, right? So they're trying to agree on a price. So what is this worth? Well, there's not a bunch of sellers, previous price action. And so these things just keep running. Now, Luna, same thing, price discovery. It's broke out. But what you want to see for Luna is, and again, I'm looking for strong moves, as long as Bitcoin cooperates, strong moves out of Luna, MATIC, AVAX could be a good one as well. Solana could get started again and bounce hard. But MATIC is definitely doing big things. What I want you to understand about Luna is if you get this support pullback, right, in this area, this would be a good retest of all-time highs. And that would be your buy idea. I mean, you don't want it to get breaking down in this level, but you want to look for a bounce here as far as upside continuation. And then a Solana, I mean, look, we had a setup for Solana where we're looking at buying a retest. And when Solana pulled back, it didn't give us a deep enough retest, right? So that's also where it didn't come down here and hit this previous level, right? And so understand that I kind of made this a wide price. I mean, technically, this is a level where it would be the best buy, right? But if you don't get as deep of a retrace, you don't want to miss the move to the upside. So pay attention to Luna, MATIC. I mean, MATIC's doing a lot of big things. Solana is, it's off its highs, right? Will it eventually come back up here to $260 probably? It's been a strong coin. Have you guys seen what the S&P 500 index is doing? It's crazy. I mean, look at this pump. Like, Biden came out and essentially said, hey, we're going to send a bunch of tests out for free. Panic situation. And this thing, I mean, is this huge double bottom? Are we going to get a double bottom reversal? Remember, we just talked about how we could get a longer market cycle because the Fed in the United States is not raising interest rates until the second quarter of 2022. So traditional markets are hopeful of much higher prices until the second quarter, right? So could Bitcoin, which has been following every time this has been pumping, Bitcoin's been pumping, right? It's highly correlated. What I am proposing is that if this all-time high price discovery happens for the S&P 500, much higher prices are possible for Bitcoin. They've been highly correlated. Why? Because institutions are loading up on Bitcoin. They're trading the S&P 500, the SPX. They're trading Bitcoin, and they're clearly correlated right now. So again, this is an idea where we could see a longer market cycle potentially for Bitcoin. At the end of the day, we're just going to trade these charts, right? We're not trying to predict. I'm focused on lower term time frames, good entries, good exits, scalping altcoins. When the daily pattern breaks out, everything changes. Boom. Life-changing money. It's guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.